Good morning, day 10. It is 7:30. I have not even attempted to take down the tent yet because it has been raining. It just let up. I think Darren and Bumpin already left, so I think there's one other person over there at camp. But yeah, I just made some hot cocoa and coffee, as well as I put hot cocoa coffee in the oatmeal. So that should be an interesting flavor. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go too far today. I'm thinking maybe 12 miles to, 17 miles. No, probably not 17. I don't know. It's hard to predict. And it also depends if it's raining or not because I get so cold. So anyways, hopefully I'll be moving here soon while the rain has stopped. But here we are, day 10. Let's do it. Look how dry my spot was. Alrighty, so I'm getting ready to head out over here. It's going on 8:30. Oh, starting to rain again, I think. Yeah, I've got everything on here. My nice frog tog, my green plastic wrap for my pack. Yeah, I think I maybe went a little overboard. It's only supposed to be 20% rain today, but it has not stopped drizzling since I woke up. So I'm just gonna go in, prepare for it to rain hard. Yeah, not sure how much mileage I'm gonna get today. I was doing the math and I've used 4 hand warmers in 9 days, and so if I keep at that pace, I'll run out before I hit the Sierras, Kennedy Meadows, and I only have Abigail sending me 4 or 6 there, so I'm gonna have to probably be a little more cautious with my hand warmers, but they've done a good job at warming me up, honestly. I'm glad that I packed them. I don't care how much extra weight it is. Anyways though, yeah. Hopefully get some mileage covered today. I think I'll get warmed up here quick and maybe we'll have to take this off, but I'm grateful to have good rain gear, and yeah, just hope I can stay warm today. Tomorrow it's supposed to be even colder, and then what's today? Yeah, on Saturday and Sunday it's supposed to warm up again, 70s, no rain. It's supposed to be totally sunny, so that ought to be good as I head into Idlewild. So yeah, anyways though, see y'all out there, day 10. Well, it stopped raining for a second, so I thought I would sit down to have some lunch. Then it started to rain again. I already laid out my stuff to dry, but it's raining. So anyways, here's lunch. It looks like 11 miles from here is the top of the mountain that I'm going to, and I don't think I want to walk more than, I've gone 5.5, so that would put me at 16.5 if I got all the way to the top. But anything from here on up, I'm pretty much in a cloud, and so I imagine I will be cold and wet still tonight. So I'm really trying to decide if I ought to just hike it all, get through the mountain, and then go on the downhill. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get this stuff dry. This is a bummer. It's just been sprinkling off and on, and yeah, I really thought I was gonna be able to dry it. So hopefully a clear spot comes through soon, but I'm gonna eat my lunch, so okay. All right, here's my update. It is 12. I just quickly ate all of my food, packed everything back up. My fingers were getting really cold, so I did a fast hike for 10 or so minutes, got warmed up, feeling better now. I'm at 4,400 feet, and the highest point on this mountain that I'm going up is I just forgot. It's 5,500 or so, give or take a couple hundred feet, I would guess. at the very top. That's like 10 miles away from here. It's probably all covered in a cloud. And so, but most of this has been anyways today, like I've already said. So I'm thinking, depending on how I'm doing, I mean, if I need to stop and set up a spot, I will, obviously. But it's just never dry enough to, it's not dry enough long enough for me to like set out my tarp and my rain fly for them to get dry, so that if I need to pitch a tent in the next couple of miles, I'd be dry tonight. So I'm thinking about, there's like a campsite that's a couple miles past the top of the hill. There's one that's 5 miles past, so 15 miles from here. That's closer to 4,000 feet of elevation, which is right around what I'm at now. So I'm gonna check in to see how I'm doing at 3. That gives me 3 hours. Hopefully I'll be near the top by then. I don't want to do this many miles today, honestly. I've been doing a couple of longer days and I thought today would be lower mileage, but even when I took a break for a little bit and my hands got wet, I got way too cold. And if I have to do that for like an hour or two here at this elevation trying to dry out my gear, I'll be too cold. That's just not gonna work. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Again, if I have to pull over and make it work, I'll just make it work. Yeah, my feet hurt a little. My right foot has been giving me a little grief, so feeling nervous. I'm just feeling nervous about, it's gonna be a long day, a wet day. And that's the other thing, even if I get to the other side, even if I do the 15 miles today, I can't imagine it's gonna just be magically warmer and sunnier on the other side of the mountain here. So might not dry out either way, but I just saw a day hiker, which was nice. I haven't seen anyone out here. When I stopped for lunch, I saw a PCT hiker that was like, I don't know, 1/8 a mile ahead of me. So it was good to see someone else. But yeah, I haven't really talked to anyone today. All right, I'm gonna check back in at 3. We'll see how today goes. All right, 10 past 3. I just skipped Mike's place. I didn't stop. They have a fire going apparently, but I decided I have to go onward. I've got 2 miles until I get to the top. I can actually see some people. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Let's see. I see some people over there on the ledge walking up. So I probably got, I don't know, another hour and 15 minutes to get to the top and then try to get that 5 miles down. It's been cold and windy. I'm grateful to be around people. For a while, it was pretty quiet. And anyways, with the conditions like this, it's good to know people are around us. Yeah, hoping to get into camp by 6:30, have a ramen bomb, probably get to bed quick. I don't think anything's gonna dry out today, so might be sleeping in a wet tent. I really can't even imagine that, but it'll be what it'll be. Day 10, right? Here we go. Here's the weather. Just in the clouds up here. All right, it's 4 and I made it to the highest point for today. So the next 2 miles, well, the next several miles are downhill, but in 2.4 miles, there's the first camp spot. I was thinking of going 5 miles down, so I could just get a little lower, have a warmer night hopefully. But this, I'm pretty sure, this marks 17 miles today where I'm at. And I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and I'm cold. My feet hurt so bad. Oh god. Yeah, so anyways though, it's all downhill from here. Should take half the amount of time. I mean, literally in 2 miles I'll be down to 1,000 feet, which took like 8 miles to climb today. So yeah, should be pretty quick going down. Should definitely get to camp before 6:30 at this rate. Okay, I should probably put the phone away. See you soon. Good morning! It's day 11! Woo! So, last night I got to camp around like, I don't know, 6 or so. And I was around a bunch of guys, so I didn't talk too much in my vlog because people were having their dinner and winding down, and I didn't want to, I don't know them, so it's a little different than like filming with Luke and Barbara, for example. But yeah, I knew some of the guys. I'd seen them before, but some of them I don't know. They were all really kind though. I didn't talk too much with them last night. I was so cold. I just stayed in my tent, got some food, had a little crying session, talked to Abigail on my Garmin, said some prayers, and then yeah, slept pretty well actually. That was probably the best I've slept on trail. 22 miles will do that to you, I guess. Yeah, anyways, today it's going on 8:20 and it's supposed to start raining here between 9 to 10. I'm so thrilled to know that my green sack also covers my tent, so my tent will not be wet tonight. It wasn't too bad last night either. Like, luckily it just really didn't rain that much, and so yeah, I was able to stay warm, dry, and start today dry as well. Let's see. So, okay, I'm hiking 10 miles today to the Little Bear Hostel. I guess they are past PCTers who bought a house around there, and they opened it up to PCTers to sleep there in like a little shack kind of thing. And they have showers, and I guess they kind of make hot dogs all day for hikers. So I am stoked about some hot dogs. I'm running pretty low on food. I only have about a day and a half left, so I think I'm gonna do what the other guys are doing. In 17 miles from here, so, or just like 7 miles after my stop at the hostel, there's a place called PVC, which is Pine Valley Cafe. Everyone stops there for a big meal, probably stop there for a couple hours to charge and just rest, catch up with other hikers. What the guys are doing that I stayed near they're just gonna like go in, get a big breakfast, and then hike out lunch and dinner. I think it's like 3.5 or 4 days until Idlewild. I definitely don't have enough food until Idlewild, but if I eat some hot dogs today and if I pack out some lunch from the cafe, I should be all right. I mean, I don't think it'll be the tastiest meals, but it'll be enough until I resupply. Yeah, otherwise, I woke up in really good spirits. I was just so thankful it did not rain and that I'm dry. It's getting kind of cold now, and I see the clouds are around me as well, so I don't really go down in elevation for a while, so I'll be lingering at the 4,000 to 5,000 feet for probably the next few days, I would guess. And then I go up into San Jacinto mountain range, mountain range, I think. So anyways, day 11, we got this. Only 10 miles today, staying at a hostel, hot dogs. What more could I want, really? So all right, check in with y'all later. All right, going on 10:30. I've gone about 6 miles this morning, so I have 4 and a half left. It's all uphill from here, so should get there around 12 to 12:30. Yeah, it's been honestly, I've been really surprised. My legs do not hurt so bad. Like, I thought maybe I'd be a lot more achy today, but my hips are okay. My toes hurt a little, but like my feet feel good, my knees feel good. So I just feel really, really grateful. My body is so strong and working hard and carrying me a long way. So yeah, really excited though to get there tonight. Well, not even tonight. I mean, I'm literally walking 6 fewer hours today than yesterday, and I'm so stoked. This is the view. It's kind of weird weather today because it's like windy feeling, but it's also sometimes the sun will come out. So yeah. All right, going on 12. I've taken this side trail. It's marked by pink markers. Yeah, I got a chat with Cherry for the last hour or so. He's from New Zealand. There's the markers if you see him. And so yeah, we've crossed paths a couple times. It was nice to chat with him. I haven't chatted really with anyone recently, so good to chat with him. He's gonna go into PVC tonight. He'll be there in a couple hours, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited and a little bit nervous to see what this place is because I feel like you never know, you know, until you see it. But anyways, almost there though. It's I think just a half mile off trail. It's really well marked. It's a little trail here, and super excited to get some food and to be off my feet for the rest of the day. Yeah, been a good day of hiking, so here we go. All right, so you can come inside here, bunch of hiker stuff, but the best part of all, hot dogs. Update, we got some hot dogs, Cheetos, coffee. Kit, rolling out the foot.
Let's do it, right? Is there an In-N-Out burger?
Yeah, beyond, it's Cabazon, and then you gotta go a little further.
Is that like the McDonald's on trail?
No,
That's
it's coming up too.
That's further up, right?
Yeah.
It's coming up though in the next
There's
50
So
miles.
it's 8 days to
There's a
beat dead.
delta.
This has been the weather all day today, just absolutely in the cloud. We're all very grateful just to have this little oasis here. And that's where we're sleeping. I'll show you inside. Floor.
I'm fine. I expected like this is an American recipe. It should be fine. Like easy to make.
First go, mac and cheese. Let's go.
Doesn't work at all.
All right, day 12. Let's go. It is sunny, but it is so cold. Oh, sleeping on the concrete last night with like, I don't know, 7 other people. It was not too bad. I did get warm, but I don't know. Some of the guys decided to tent out still, and they were like, I gotta practice for the Sierras. If I can't do this, I can't do the Sierras. And I'm like, okay, well, I hope that I stay warm in the Sierras because this is a bit miserable, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, just about a 7.5-ish mile walk into town to the PVC, Pine Valley Cafe. A lot of people are trying to get there early enough to get breakfast, which ends at 10:45, and then to also get lunch. I don't think I really want or need breakfast. I think I'd be happy with just a good hamburger and then pack something out. Yeah, last night was really fun. There's like, I mean, honestly, it was very it was just Emily and I for the only females, and it was just very manny and sometimes mansplaining, and so that was a little much, but you know, but also it was fun. Like, it was cool. I feel like it's good to get to know other people out here, and I was just so grateful for that little hostel because it was like cloudy, rainy, drizzly all day. As people came in, they just looked so cold and so wet, and I was just feeling so grateful that I got there in good time. I was dry. the whole day. I was warm-ish, and I ate 3 hot dogs. I don't think I'm eating a hot dog again for a while, but it was great. So y'all, I just struck some trail magic. I got some cookies, a Gatorade, and some Cheetos from Snickers and Sporkless, and their little cute dog Coco. That is such a gift. I told them I was running low on food too, and that was such a morale boost, and they were like, good, that's what we like to hear, that's why we do it. So, oh man, I'm just feeling so grateful. That was such a pick-me-up. I'm still about 1.5 miles from PVC, and so I'm really thinking about eating these cookies right now, but might save the Cheetos for with my dinner tonight. So anyways, once again, thank you so much, Trail Angels. You all, I do not know what we do to deserve you all, but you make hiking all the more fun and lovely and wholesome, and we just feel so supported. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hiker, hiker, hiker. How is it?
It's great.
Love
Fantastic.
it. Okay, this lunch, I guess this breakfast is on Katie and Lainey. Thank you so much. Oh, that looks so good. I'm super excited for the biscuits and gravy. Thanks so much, Lainey and Katie. So we got our lunch to go, and Josh dropped his sandwich. So he's gonna be having some of my sandwich tonight. Found Kate. I found Claire. Found her. Alrighty, it's 1:45. Thank you again so much to Katie and Lainey for buying me my big breakfast meal in town today. That was such a generous gift, and I enjoyed every single bite. My favorite was definitely the biscuits and gravy. That was the best I've had in a long time. I also bought a patty melt to go, so I'll have that for dinner tonight. I'm hoping to get about 8 to 10 more miles in today. It's like 28 miles until our turn off into Idlewild. A lot of people went into Idlewild today. They hitched from PVC, but a few people I'm with decided we ought to just go on and get the miles now and then go into Idlewild right before Jacinto. Yeah, so anyways, I got a couple more days out here, but it was great. Josh and Jeff, the folks I ate with, we're gonna stay in that cabin together in Idlewild, and it's a mile walk into town, but it's $25 a person, and that's about as cheap as you can get for lodging, so we'll do that. Should really only need to go into town once anyways, just for resupply, laundry, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm just really appreciating that the sun is out. I put some shorts on, finally. It feels great. I don't mind at all hiking right now when the sun's straight out. I feel like I'm finally unthawing, honestly. Just keep sending me those sunshine energies. I'm happy to be accepting. Well, actually, I was talking to someone today, the folks who did the trail magic, and they said, just wait until you're in the desert. You're gonna wish you had this weather back. And I'm sure that that's true. Like, when I was hot a week ago, I wished for colder weather. I think we'll always just like want what we don't have, but I think though I prefer, like, my body does better in hot. Like, I always drink enough. I don't mind taking 4-hour siestas, that's fine. I'll be in the heat all day over being too cold. So we'll see how the desert goes when I get to the true desert. But anyways, all of that's to say, it's been a really lovely day. PVC was great. Sun's out, my shorts were on. Yeah, I'm good on water and food for a while, so just happy to be out here, honestly. So yeah, it's 2:45 and I decided to pull off. I've been hiking about 3.5 miles since the cafe, and it's been nice. The weather is amazing and warm. I found this like really nice shady spot. The trail's just right there, and so yeah, I thought I would just like hang out here maybe for an hour, give my feet a breather, because they've gone a little over 10 miles now today. The goal is to get 6 more miles, but if I mean, it's early yet, like it's only 2:45ish, so I'll probably hang out here until maybe 3:34, and then maybe do 2 more hours of hiking, I would guess. So get in somewhere around 6 and then pitch. Might be with Josh and Jeff in 6 miles, or I might stop a little short of that. So yeah, anyways, it's been a great day. I'm so grateful for the shade as well, and for the warmth, and yeah, for a little rest. So yay. Alrighty, so getting started again. It's going on 3:45. Claire caught up to me, so she's just a little behind me now. It was good to see her. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I'll go the full 6 or just a few more today. It's just absolutely beautiful here. Like, we're by big rocks. Like, it's kind of reminds me a little more of like Colorado than it does like what I would picture a desert to be. I mean, there's cactus too though, so I guess, yeah. Yeah, anyways though, happy that I got to take a little break. A bunch of people passed on by, so good to see people out on the trail for sure. The weather's great. I got to dry out my socks, and I did some stretching as well, and I cut my nails, so it was a really nice break. Probably won't break again until I get to wherever I'm going to camp tonight. Yeah, it's just been like a really lovely day. I'm so grateful the sun is out and the weather is what it is. It's really nice, so yay. Okay, finally made it. It's, what time is it, guys?
It's 6:10.
6:10, finally made it. Found some snow. Emily's over here. All right, we're here at camp, 6:45. We've got Josh and Jeff having some dinner. What are you guys having tonight?
Chicken and rice.
Let's go.
I brought a leftover burger from Paradise Valley Cafe.
Come on.
Let's go. Did you finish your sandwich then earlier?
Yeah, I ate
Nice.
it for lunch.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm having a patty melt here. And I'm trying to sit in the sun. Oh, it was a long day. The last 1.5 miles was a climb, but we did it. And how many are we doing tomorrow?
Probably 15 at least.
Probably 15 tomorrow. Quite a cold night again. Supposed to get to 40-ish degrees. My fingers are numb. I'm not gonna open my hand warmers tonight because I need to save them for Jacinto. Day 12 in the books.